early action, early 2 racks play, and it looks like that micro allowed Abver no room for anything. That was a well-played game from Taeja. My God. So OP. I hear you, Malice Dice. Taeja, what a madman! Holy crap, dude! Is this guy gonna be stopped today? Oh, Abver had no hope of a chance when he laid down that expansion first. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 2 racks early pressure, mean stuff, dude. I'm gonna go play a commercial break, guys. We'll be right back with some more crazy ass action coming up here. I'm IMBaTv. I'm going to be solo casting. You guys can follow me over at facebook.com/MCDuffs or follow IMBaTv as a whole, which you should anyway, over at facebook.com/IMBaTv. It's going to be updated all the time, so you guys know when we're going to be going live and everything like that. We love you. We love you. We love you. No, that's not the end. Don't go away. I was just playing a commercial. Just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to where you can follow me and where you can follow IMBaTv, you know, that kind of thing. It's not over at all yet. We still got more matches on the way, guys. We're going to be finding out what the next one is. Give me 1 second here. Boom! Invite! Non-stop star crack action coming straight to your veins. It's going to be Brad OK against Liquid Taeja. I know, guys. I say Brad OK's name wrong. I always have, and I fear I always will. Unless somebody sits there and continues to press me verbally about how to say his name, then I will correct it. But let's go ahead and get this TVT on the way. This is going to be a mean one, folks. It's the winners bracket now. It's winner v winner here. And let's see what these guys are going to be able to do here. We are ready over at IMBaTv. Who do you guys think is going to win? You guys going to see Empire Brad OK win, or you guys think Taeja's going to take the win? Let's go and get it going down. The countdown has begun. With that being said, boom, bang, zoom! Yeah, sorry, the music was a little bit loud there. I do agree. Well, we're back, we're here, we're live, and we've got more action for you, just as we always do here at IMBaTv. It is going to be Liquid Taeja, spawning up here in the top right or top left-hand corner. Let me get my left and right. He's going to be the red Terran down here in the bottom right-hand corner in the cross map positions. We've got Brad OK. He's going to be spawning in as the blue Terran. And as I said prior to this game, concerning Brad OK's name here, let me go ahead and actually fix that scoreboard as it is not updated. Concerning Brad OK's name, keep in mind, folks, I do butcher everybody's pronunciations of names, and it will continue. So, yeah, that's about all I got to say about it. Let's go ahead and get the scoreboard set up, make it sure it's rocking and rolling. Sorry, I'm the only one here today, so I'm the only one to set up everything, and sometimes it just takes me a second. There we go. Let's go ahead and swap that. Boom! Here we are. We're in the game. We're rocking and rolling. These guys are going to be starting off with Liquid Taeja laying down the Supply Depot at the top of the ramp, starting that wall off here with the barracks going down, preceding that. We do see the barracks on the way down from Brad OK as well. Not going to be going for any type of wall off. You know what, man? It's TVT. You're safe to do that, unless of course there's some crazy early aggression coming across the map, and you absolutely needed a wall. Then you shouldn't run into any big problems. Now, Brad OK is going to go ahead and send out his first scout, and it looks like that scout is going to go across the map here into that cross map. I'm pretty sure these guys know it is landlocked cross map positions. It will always be that way. On a lot of these tournament maps, it's cross map positions. It's very normal to see. There's nothing crazy about it. Will we see Liquid Taeja doing the same thing he did that one game right here? It looks like he's going to go ahead and lay down that tech lab. The Tech Lab coming down right off the bat, as we did see the refinery, no gasless expand or anything like that. BradoK looks like he's formulating himself for a gasless expand on the other hand, so we're seeing like both sides of the string here on what Terrans go with early game. We're seeing that you know, tech-based opener, the production-based opener with the Reaper play coming out, as well as we are seeing BradoK go with that gasless expand, thus allowing him a very, very nice economical opener. And look at that, very, very wise play from BradoK. He's not going to be lifted off in the back of his base here and produce Hellions. He's going to go ahead and fight that off by laying down the supply depot on the back of the smoke, blocking everything off every which way. We will see that SCV trying to poke that supply depot here, but the Reaper will come out soon enough, and that Reaper man will want some blood when he comes out. We will see the factory on the way down right now from Taeja, and you know, Taeja looks like he's formulating himself to a very, very standard 1-1-1 play out here in the background, as he does have the double refinery out. Looks like he's going to continue this tech play, going to continue pumping these Reapers out. Will he go into Reaper, into Banshee harass? That's up in the air, folks. We'll have to see what he decides to go for here in the next couple of minutes. Taeja is going to go ahead and move out with that one Reaper across the map. He's going to hit up the Zelnaga Watchtower. The SCV is going to make his escape, and it looks like we're going to see BradoK pulling away for now. 23 supply against 24 supply, pretty even in that respect. 3 racks are coming out right now for BradoK, so he's going to go more into the bio systems. Thus bringing him to the Marines and Marauders and whatever situation he wants there. He's going to have to move these Marines out, though. He's got to watch this Reaper. The Reaper's got, the Reaper can only make it up on the main base here in 2 different locations. Right up here in the corner of the natural, as well as the corner right here, the Reaper jump pad down at the bottom left-hand, or top left-hand corner of BradoK's base. So the 2 Reapers do meet up together. Looks like there's even another Reaper and Nitro packs on the way with this 1-1-1 in the background. These Reapers going to start doing some damage right now on this command center, right out here in the natural expansion of BradoK. What does he have to defend? He's got a whole land load of Marines here. They're going to be moving around the background, trying to catch these Reapers off guard. The Reaper's going to be making it out the right-hand side just barely, jumping down the cliff. One of them almost dies, but he will save his life with that 50 HP that they are only granted. The first Hellion is out on the field, and the 1-1-1 play is on the way down with not a Banshee. He's not going to go into Banshee harass, folks. He is going to go into the medevac production. Maybe going to be doing a little bit of a fancy-dancy drop play here. We will see some of these Hellions, and you know what I'm thinking? He's going to be switching into Marauders and Marines now. Or, I mean, it looks like we're going to see BradoK with Marauders and Marines anyway, as I said earlier. And it looks like he has moved his natural expansion out there, not feeling safe enough, not feeling like he can defend it well enough until he's got some type of Reaper defense. Taeja is going to go ahead and move into the Banshee production. We've got the first Cloak. We've got Cloak on the way. The first Banshee's on the way as well, as we've got a reactor core being built on this barracks back here. No more Hellions are down here, but we do see a little bit of an attack incoming from Taeja. One of the Hellions does get taken out, and it looks like he's not going to be able to push too far in on this ramp, as we do see these Reapers coming around the back right-hand side, getting repaired and getting healed from the medevac. They will go in, and oh, look at that, man. The Marines were ready for it. The Marauder laying down a nice preemptive fire. These SCVs coming out the line. Nice pickup, though. It looks like Taeja will go ahead and move these 3 Reapers out of here. More mules are on their way down here from BradoK. He's going to be bringing a pretty nice economy with that second orbital command out, trying to allow him to surpass his nemesis. We do see the dropping of these Reapers and the healing, and look at that, man. They're going to go in there, take down the first SCV working on this factory. That is going to be hindered for quite some time. Very cool pickoff. It doesn't seem like much, folks, but if you can block your opponent's building production, you can block their tech pathing, and you can allow yourself greatness. We do see this Banshee now approaching the left-hand side, the bottom left-hand side of BradoK's base. BradoK is going to go ahead and move in a troop of Marines out into the middle of the map right now with this one orbital command going to be landing down here in the natural expansion. He feels safe enough with this push behind it to expand. But we'll see what this Banshee has to say once the second Banshee is on the way. The second Banshee is coming across the map right now. After the first Banshee has made it in there. A nice Cloak up. He's going to take down these Marines. Nice scan, though. The scan's going to allow the viewing of this Banshee. The Banshee goes down to about 56 health, and it looks like we have another Banshee on the way in right here from the left-hand side. More Marines and Marauders coming across the map. These Marines and Marauders are locked and loaded. The first tank is out, but Siege Tank Tech not done as of yet. Liquid Taeja going to go ahead and move forward here. He's going to load those Marines into that bunker. The bunker's is going to take some major damage right now, as it looks like Brad OK is going to continue pushing. My God, this is a huge play. Both the Banshees have been eradicated due to this missile turret and the Marines. And it looks like actually one Banshee was still alive as it did not go in all the way. But Empire Brad OK is going to continue into the natural expansion, taking down these SCVs. And this TVT continues to overwhelm us as we do see the siege tank tech is done. Will this be enough to change the state of what's going on right now? Brad OK will be able to take this orbital. Very, very nice pickoff. Yet again, there is another orbital command in the background. These tanks are not in position to do any big damage against these Marines on the left-hand side, but if they go towards the ramp, they will be targeted, as we saw there, and it looks like a majority of these Marines did fall. Very nice pick off there, taking down all of the natural expansion. Now it looks like the third base becomes the second base, and these tanks and Marines are on their way out to fight these down, to try to take them out. What has Brad OK got to follow this up with? Oh yes, more Marines, and looks like actually just Marines. No more Marauders in production as of right now. The switch or swap between the factory and the starport going to be allowing for those medevacs to come out here, allowing for the drop situation to come in, and allowing for the rehealing of his forces from the stimming that's inevitable. Now, here comes a Banshee from Taeja. This Banshee currently sitting on 0 kills, going to try to find a sweet spot in the back of the base. More Marines are on their way out. Cloak does go down. I do not see any energy for a scan, so this Banshee, as long as it stays away from the missile turret, should be allowed to pick off quite a few of these forces until we actually see that scan coming down. 48 energy, 49, and 50. He's got enough for the scan here. Will he actually commit to using it? Probably should, as this Banshee has found quite the sweet spot to take down those SCVs and moves out. Here comes a stim up. Are we going to see that scan? No! No scan. Doesn't feel like he's got a comfortable grip on where the Banshee is. He's going to go ahead and move these Marines in. Will he go ahead and lay down the scan now? It looks like he's right there and ready to do so. He actually laid down a mule. No scan. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, more Marines are going to die here. And it looks like we've got 12 kills. Now the scan goes down. Brad OK secures himself a little bit more of a defensive state. We will see him continuing to push with his double D medevac dropship on the way out here. Liquid Taeja finishes up with his third base once again. And it looks like he's going to be morphing that into the orbital command. Banshees are on their way out. More tanks and more Marines are out right now for Taeja. He's got a couple more factories, so it looks like he's going to go straight into the mech tech type of play, which will be nice, but yet again, this leaves such a huge window right now for Brad OK. Brad OK is going to be able to actually go in there, and if he can take down these if he can take down these tanks that are out right now, that he can pretty much ransack this whole base from Liquid Taeja before the big mech play comes out, but he's got a very, very small window, folks, before that happens. Here comes the double medevac drop here, as we do see that force now getting eradicated from the tanks in the background. Here come the force pushing up the front. It's a double-pronged attack right now from Brad OK. Brad OK is going to take out all those Marines, now work on the tanks. The 2 tanks have fallen. He's going to go ahead and push straight in for it. Liquid Taeja losing his bunker, now going to be lifting up and landing that factory on the reactor core with the movement of this barracks out here, as he does sacrifice it for no need. He doesn't need it for any more Marines, as he's going to go right into the mech tech. We will see most of these Marines actually getting taken out. I don't know if that was actually too promising here from Brad OK. Let's go ahead and take a look at the loss tab. We see 4,200 resources have been lost from Brad OK. 4,900 resources from Liquid Taeja have been lost. So I think he's been playing a little bit more efficiently. He needs to be a little bit careful, though. He's got to move into this, and he's got to make sure to do it right. Since he is going to be battling mech tech, he can't find any situation where he leaves his Marines just unguarded and unfounded. These Marines are always going to need some type of backup, some type of heavy hitter. They're going to need to stay with the tank, since he is going right into Marine tank play. Liquid Taeja, on the other hand, if he can find some nice siege positioning, that he might be able to bring himself a really, really cool landslide victory, just by being able to produce so many vehicular units. We will see that liftoff of the starport so far. Going to be moving off, and probably the switch of this one factory on top of this, tech lab, just to make sure he can produce even more tanks and the Thors once these, armories are done. Now, taking a look at it, we've got level 1 attack upgrade coming down here for the bio, or level 2 attack upgrade, sorry, for the bio of Brad OK. But Brad OK is kind of dwindling now. He's sitting on 97 supply. He is currently supply blocked. And every time he produces a supply depot, he becomes even more supply blocked. And once again, just about there. With mad Marine production out here, will it be enough to actually take